The 2026 Ford Everest Sport starts at $54,995 in the US. That positions it right in the heart of the three-row SUV market, competing with vehicles like the Toyota 4Runner, Jeep Grand Cherokee L, and even the Ford Explorer, but with a body-on-frame, truck-based foundation that most of those can't match. Ford built the Everest on the same rugged platform as the Ranger pickup, and the sport trim leans hard into that tough but polished identity. It's the one with the blacked-out grille, 20-inch gloss black wheels, dark trim everywhere, and those aggressive all-terrain tires. The white paint on the example I'm looking at makes the contrast pop, but the stance is what sells it. Higher ride height, chunky fender flares, and side steps that actually feel useful instead of decorative. It looks ready for a trailhead or a Costco run without trying too hard. Step inside and the cabin feels a generation ahead of most body-on-frame SUVs. You get leather-accented seats with sport stitching, a 12-inch touchscreen running the latest Sync 4 system, a fully digital instrument cluster, and plenty of soft-touch surfaces. The front seats are heated and ventilated, the second row slides and reclines with easy access to the third row, and that third row is actually adult-friendly for shorter trips. Materials and fit feel premium, quiet, solid, and thoughtfully laid out. Storage is generous, the center console is deep, and there's a proper wireless charging pad plus USB-C ports everywhere. On the road, the Everest Sport drives better than its truck bones suggest. The 3.0-liter turbo diesel V6, 184 kWh, roughly 250 HP and a massive 600 Nm of torque, pulls strong from low RPM and pairs beautifully with the 10-speed automatic. It's smooth on the highway, composed through corners, and the steering feels surprisingly light and precise for something this tall. Four-wheel drive with low range and multiple terrain modes is standard on the Sport, so when you actually leave the pavement, it just works. Mud, sand, rocks, whatever. Towing capacity sits at 3,500 kg, about 7,700 odd lb braked, which is serious capability for boats, trailers, or weekend toys. Fuel economy lands in the low to mid-20s mpg combined on the diesel, which is respectable for a vehicle this capable. The ride is firm but not harsh, typical for a ladder frame SUV with off-road tires. You'll feel the occasional sharp bump or expansion joint, but it's never punishing, and wind noise stays well controlled at highway speeds. Tech and safety are thoroughly modern. You get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a 360-degree camera, adaptive cruise control with lane centering, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert, all part of Ford's Copilot 360 suite. Nothing feels tacked on. It just works the way you expect in 2026. Day-to-day, the Everest Sport is genuinely practical. The power tailgate is hands-free. The side steps make climbing in easy for kids or shorter adults. Roof rails are ready for racks. And the interior layout swallows car seats, strollers, and weekend luggage without drama. It's one of the few vehicles that can genuinely do school drop-off Monday and a muddy trail Saturday without changing a thing. The only real nitpicks are small. The third row is still best for kids or short adults on longer trips, and the firm suspension means you'll notice rougher pavement more than you would in a unibody Explorer. But those are expected trade-offs in this class. Bottom line, the 2026 Ford Everest Sport is for families who actually use their SUV. People who want 7 real seats, serious towing and off-road ability, and a cabin that doesn't feel like a penalty box. In a segment full of soft road crossovers that look tough but fold the moment the pavement ends. The Everest stands out because it was built from the ground up to handle real life, without sacrificing the comfort, tech, and style you expect in 2026. If that sounds like your kind of vehicle, this one deserves a long, hard look.